Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Engineer's Life 2 series. And today, well, we are going to be producing our first bit of steel as well as setting up some water wheels. And I also have a little secret idea that I show off in this episode dealing with ender pearls and auto crafters. So make sure you stick around for that. So grab yourself a snack or drink and let's go ahead and jump on into today's episode. So in the last episode, we started playing around with some productive bees. And we got it kind of working. Basically, we need to start generating more RF so we can power more centrifuges. But in order to upgrade that RF generation, what we're gonna have to do is get a blast furnace for steel and stuff like that. That is the first step anyway. Which of course means we have to go ahead and jump into the nether. Luckily, we have this very conveniently placed hole right here, which will lead us straight into the nether. So let's go ahead, let's throw on our nice fancy golden boots, and let's jump right on in. And there we go. Directly into the nether. That there is pretty convenient, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's start looking for what we're gonna need here today. So the first thing we need to get here today might be a little bit tricky to find, but basically we need some netherrack. Yep, I don't know where we're gonna find that. And well, the second thing we have to get here today is, well, magma blocks. And then we will be able to craft ourselves a blast furnace. So let's go ahead and let's start looking for that stuff. Well, that right there was really easy. Easy magma blocks right here. Nice. Oh, got a shift. But you know, before we head back, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of gold. Because, well, I'm kind of running low, so I really hope these piglins and stuff... Oh, he disappeared. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't mind. He already left. Alright, cool. Let's go steal some gold. Yoink. There we go. And double yoink. There we go. Perfect. And I think now we are ready to go ahead and head back home. But before we do that, you may notice my levels have gotten a lot lower. Because I died in one of the most probably embarrassing ways ever. So basically what happened is I was mining here for netherrack and stuff like that. You know, the really hard to get netherrack. And guess what? I ended up hitting a lava pocket. So I rushed over to go and place down some blocks to block it off, and you know what happened? Well, my bed happened to be like right in my other hand, and I scrolled a little bit too far, and I blew myself up. Yep. 10 out of 10. Good job at mining. Definitely not my best moment in Minecraft, but I guess that's fine. We got everything back. And, well, now I think it's time to head back home. Because we've gotten everything we need. We actually found some of that elusive netherrack and stuff like that. So let's head on back home through this magical door. Let's go ahead and let's jump right on through. And there we go, back in the overworld. It is nice to be back. Now let's go ahead, let's craft ourselves that blast furnace and start making some steel. Some blast bricks and a change of clothes later, and apparently we are ready to build the blast furnace. So let's go ahead and, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead, let's place it right aligned up with that there, and whoop-ow. And there we go, we got one full blast furnace ready to go. Now we just gotta go ahead and, whoops, wrong little box, there we go, and hit it with the engineer's hammer. And there we go, we got ourselves a blast furnace. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure these things were rather slow, so let's go ahead and let's make ourselves a second one. And why not just put it right next to the other one right there. And there we go. This one even came pre-hammered. That's pretty nice. Yeah, with this here, we should be able to get quite a bit of steel. Now we just have to get like iron and stuff like that, which I think I was low on. Honestly, I can't remember what my iron stocks kind of looked like. I'm gonna have to go check. And let's see, how much do I got in here? A stack right there, that is nice. And 11, that's like another stack. Definitely seen better days, but you know what? That's enough to get started. Alright, let's go ahead and let's chuck some iron in here. Now, like I said before, I'm pretty sure this is going to be kind of slow, but I guess we're going to see here. Yeah, that's pretty slow. So it's a good thing we made two. Honestly, kinda considering making more. But at the same time, I'm rather poor when it comes to iron. I'm down to 57 iron left in my name, so you know what? Maybe I shouldn't make any more. I should probably go mining instead. And we're almost there. Our first bit of steel. There it is. First steel ingot. Look at that. And we got some slag. Nice. That's cool too, I guess. But first steel ingot. That is pretty awesome. Now, what I think we're going to do is... What I think I'm going to do is make some water wheels. I know they're not the absolute best for RF generation. Definitely not going to be the best for the main reason why I need more RF and stuff. But I think it'll help us out a lot, especially when we decide to make the metal press, which would be a really good idea since we're getting into immersive engineering and all that. So yeah, I think generating more RF with some water wheels would be a okay idea. And I think what I would do, because there's not really a good place to put any water wheels around here. I guess there's a waterfall over there. But I think I'm gonna create my own probably right here. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna have like a little cave there, and there'll be water pouring out of it down into a bunch of water wheels to generate us some RF. That is the plan anyway. But before I go ahead and get started on the water wheel and the waterfall back here, I think it's a good idea if I go out and get some iron. So let's go ahead, let's jump into a little bit of a time lapse, and let's get all this stuff done. There we go. The water wheels and stuff like that are all done. And I even went ahead and I made a cave around here for literally no reason. I don't know why I did it. I just thought it'd look cool. But now that it's there, I think it might be a good idea if we go ahead and throw all of our machines back there as we make them. Might be a good place to sort of hide them. Maybe we'll make a secret base back there. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, still needs a lot of detailing done with the cave, so that'll be done eventually. Same with up at the top of the waterfall. But yeah, I just spent 6 hours digging all this out, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that in the future. Now, I still plan on doing a bit more digging to make this area look a lot better. Basically, what I want to do is I want to remove, like, where all my little boxes and stuff are. I want to remove that area and connect up the river and stuff that sort of goes around the town and actually make the river a river again. That's kind of my plan, but yeah, like I said, I'll do that in the future. Right now, though, the water wheel is all up and going, or the water wheels, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. So if we run on over here, as you can see, the water just kind of, it snakes its way down. It kind of goes over and then it goes down around like that for all of them basically. So it just drops through the top, goes around the water wheel, and then drops back down to the one below it. That is kind of how that works. And as you can see here, you got kind of like the dynamo right there, and that goes straight into the battery here. And I've done that for every single one of them. And yeah, you can see it from all the way around too. So that's pretty nice, even while you're down here in the cave. That is pretty awesome. Yeah, now that we have all the water wheels all set up, we should be generating probably way more than enough to run a metal press. So yeah, now we're ready for that there. But before we start building that, I had a lot of time to think while digging this stuff out, and I came up with a pretty cool idea in my head, and I went over to a creative world to test it out because, well, I don't have the resources to make it here quite yet. So let's go ahead, let's jump on into a creative world here, and let me show you what I made. Alright, so here in my creative world, I went ahead and, well, I was playing around with the refined storage, and I had an idea. Well, I had the idea first, then I came over here and put me and my 2 brain cells to work, and I came up with a teleportation device, basically. So that way you can basically select a location. In this case, I have it set to kitchen. Basically, my kitchen, it's way over there. The same one I have in my Let's Play world there. Yeah, to set this thing up, what you're gonna need is obviously you need your, like, all your storage stuff here. So you need the storage drawers, your grid, pattern grid. You especially need the network transmitter, and I have a receiver over there as well as a crafter. So the way this works is basically you want to set up a recipe that tells the system that you, in order to craft one kitchen, which I have set to a burger, this can be anything or named anything, which is pretty nice. You just put it there and you tell it that to get that you need, in this case, ender pearls. If I go in here, what I have to do is just click on this. I can start crafting it, and when I hit start, it'll teleport me over here from way over there. Now the nice thing about this is if you look at the inventory here, you can actually like craft chunk loaders and stuff like that. So basically, especially when you're able to craft that stuff, you can set one of these up in a chunk and just teleport like thousands of blocks away, because the chunk will be loaded with the chunk loader. So this is really awesome, or at least I think that's awesome. Quick way to get to your end portal, at least. But yeah, the way this works is you have the network receiver right here, and that will basically connect all this to your storage system over there. The crafter right here is where my pattern is. Inputs 1 ender pearl, outputs 1 kitchen, and basically it shoots the ender pearl into here. That will be detected here and essentially shoot the ender pearl into this barrel here, as well as flip this trapdoor. And then you get the ender pearl here. You can take that out and replace the one that was just hit by the trapdoor, and then it's all set up again, and you can teleport back to it just by using your thing if you're in range of a wireless transmitter. So I can go back in here, craft that up again, and I will be teleported back here, and the ender pearl is back in there again. So I thought that was a really cool idea, being able to basically use your refined storage stuff to be able to teleport around your world with these. I thought that was cool. But I should mention though, as you can see here, the water needs to be 6 blocks high, or at least that's how high I had it being, with a bit of soul sand there right underneath for the bubble column, in case you didn't know how to do that. But that is how you do it. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let's jump back into our survivor world here, and let's go ahead and wrap up the episode. Yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea right there. And I can't wait to use that in this world. I think that's going to be awesome, especially when I forget to go and refuel my jetpack and I end up running out of energy and have to climb up my mountain. That's going to be really handy. But yeah, that right there is going to be it for this episode. We got our water wheels and all that set up, and we got steel production today, so we got quite a bit done. Next time, I think what we're going to do is set up the metal press. Maybe we'll jump into possibly getting to more power generation with like biodiesel and stuff, possibly. I don't know if we'll get there, but we'll at least try. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe for more modded Minecraft in the future. But that there's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Till then, have fun everybody!